morning. With your blessings for the Mother Earth and also for the renaissance of classical Ayurveda and also for our national integrity, we are inaugurating the ceremony today of planting very precious medicinal plants in 2.5 acres land. So I am giving to the 7th ward member, Mr. Rameshanji. He is handing over to our Panchayat President, Sri T. R. Anil Kumar. This is for the promotion of classical Ayurveda written in Sanskrit. My institute, Ambuja Institute of Research and Documentation, has documented 129 species of ancient Vedic wisdom, which is using as classical formulations, not as a single drug remedy. So these are the medicinal plants we are selected after categorized in the state and soil. After the soil study, more appropriate and more medicinal property it can have. That is where we are planting today. And second thing, these are the medicinal plants that are getting highly adulterated in the market because of unavailability. So it's also a challenge. Now we are in Trivandrum Underkonam. It's a 2.5 acre plot for the plantation of medicinal herbs. Today we are here after a project at Ernakulam, udayamperoor. So now we are starting in 10:30 with the volunteers of EY GDS executed by Viswasanthi Foundation under the guidance of Ambuja Institute of Research and Documentation. Here we are aiming at many important species like Kuvalam, Eagle marmelos, and Athatoda vasica, which is Vasa, Adalodaga in Malayalam, Sudarthri visida, which is Movila in Malayalam, Prashnaparni in Sanskrit. Again, most important medicine, which is a herb, that is Hribar in Sanskrit, which is vetiver, this one, Tractanthus vetiveroides. Its harvesting period is only 3.5 months here. So, small herbs, shrubs, and big trees are also we are aiming at. This is a plot we are actually dreaming at a sustainable harvesting method. Big trees we are planting, instead of taking bark, 90% of the trees we are planting here as a model of sustainable harvesting. Instead of taking barks, we are taking stem cuts of 1.5 centimeter diameter, which is exhibiting similar pharmacological response like in bark. So we don't need to touch any tree that is naturally in the forest, and also even here it will be a part of conservation only. So it's a conservation, it's a cultivation for conservation project. Here, three types of kadambu is also we are launching here. One is Chuvanna kadambu and Manya kadambu and One kadambu. These three are in the Chuvanna kadambu and the One kadambu are highly endangered. So we are just doing it as a conservation project here. Again, Cherudek in Malayalam, it's also Bhanagi in Sanskrit. It's very efficient in asthma issues. Again, it's also being used abundantly in respiratory comorbidities after treating a viral fever, which is very commonly found. So, it's a critical ingredient in the classical formulation. Again, Desmodium gangeticum is highly a substituting resource of Ayurvedic commodity in the market. So it's also highly medicinal. Its root is being used for strengthening heart muscles like cardiomyopathy, which is Desmodium gangetic, it's botanically. So Desmodium gangeticum, Sudarthria brisida, Athatoda vasica, and Proctanthus vetivi rhodes, Anthrocephalus cadamba, and Clerodendron flomidius, Vitex nagundo, which is Karunuchi and Nirgundi in Sanskrit. Other species we have selected here after studying the soil structure here. First, our protocol is firstly analyzing the soil, its pH and its mineralogy, water retention caliber, and also water lagging issues. Considering all this, it was just a barren land. It was totally unused land of 2.5 acres here. We have firstly uprooted all the weeds and with using a Hitachi and made the plot like stage wise, and basically based on that we are planting every herbs, shrubs and big trees. Big trees we are planting in the boundaries. So that's what today it is a bit raining. Again, I forgot to tell you most important thing, Cultivar nervela, which is Varuna Nirmatalam in Malayalam. Its bark is abundantly used in kidney diseases. That's also being planted here. I forgot to tell you at the beginning. Its part is actually bark. Instead of taking bark, this tree is also, we are just doing conservation project and taking stem cuts of 1.5 centimeters. We can start harvesting of Nirmatalam or Varuna after 1 year. We can start harvesting. So every 6 months we'll be able to keep on harvesting from the stem cuts. So we don't need to disturb the, we don't need to disturb the mother trunk, okay, for taking bark. That is the message we are giving for all the cultivators in this field. We are also planning to propagate this mission in other states of India, starting from Kashmir to Kerala. This is a launch in Kerala state now. Shortly, we are planning in Karnataka. So again, based on the soil structure and the medicinal properties, rich in the quality, we are selecting the species. So, like that, we are let it be a great mission to restore the great Vedic system. Thank you so much.